I'm going to show you how to make Spatzle. But I'm not showing you the Spatzle, I'm showing you the Austrian version of Spatzle, which is called Nockerln. And it is made very simple with 4 ingredients: flour, eggs, salt, oil, and a little bit of water. So if you want to stick around and watch me how to do it, stick to the end. Then I'll show you our ultimate Austrian dish that we make with leftovers, and it's called Eier Nockerln. Right now we're just going to make Nockerln. Hi, I'm Monika Czerveniak here with Fearless Cooking. Let's start it. Right now I have here 4 eggs. You can use up to 4 eggs. I have here 2 cups of flour, just regular flour. You can also use gluten-free flour, but you have to work a little bit with the water. But let's get started. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to sift the flour, and it's really an important part of this recipe to sift it. And the reason why we sift it is we get some air in it. It'll make your Nockerln very, very fluffy, and that's what we want. So we'll put this in, we'll put a little bit of salt in, and we'll put our eggs in, and we're going to put a little bit of water in here right now, and we're going to mix this. Now this is the hard part, mixing this. So you gotta be gently at first, and then you do it about to a creamy, kind of like a pancakey kind of consistency. What you need to do, you need to go from one side to the other. It's like a strain, and just keep whipping this. It's gonna take a little bit of time, approximately an hour and a half. No, it doesn't. I'm just kidding about that. It just takes a few minutes. But you really, with this process, you're getting all the lumps out, and you just keep going like this. It's just a perfect consistency. It's got to go really stringy, the whole thing. So we're going to do this a couple of minutes. So as you can see, the lumps are gone. It's nice and stringy. That's what I want. In the meantime, we're going to put up a pot of water, and we're going to cook these. These are done in no time. In order to make them, it takes maybe 5 minutes to do the dough. And then we're just going to I'll show you how to manually do Spatzle and Nockerln, same thing. I just put a touch of oil in. That's always good for this dough. It is a pasta dough. It'll be nice and smooth. Alright, now I've got my water that has boiled here. I'm going to put a lot of salt in. Don't be shy on putting salt in this pasta water. It needs it. And I will show you a couple of ways how you can do this. Now this is what they call a Spatzle press. What you do is you put the dough in here, and then you just go up and down and do that, and they'll become long, stringy kind of pasta, little pasta. But that's a Spatzle, and that's not an Austrian dish. You can also use a strainer like this, put the dough in here, and then just press it down into it. And again, you will have elongated kind of noodles here. We're not going to use this either. We'll show you the Austrian way. We want to turn this down a bit. I don't want the water to boil. And what you do is you take a spoon. You can take a big spoon, you can take a small spoon. And what you do is you put a little bit of, dip your spoon in the water, and then just let the knuckles drop into the water. And that's what you do. A lot of people put it on a cutting board and just squish it in like this. This is the Austrian way. We like big knockers. They're delicious. It's our #1 comfort food. With leftovers, I told you, we're going to make Eier Nockerln. So stick around till the end. And it's a really awesome dish. It's my childhood dish. I grew up with this, and that was just the best. We usually serve a garden salad with it, and that's it. They start floating up to the top. They're almost done. This is how it goes. It goes really fast, and it is delicious. It's so good. I can hardly wait to eat this today. Perfect day for it. You see they've been popping up here? You want to make sure that you don't leave anybody behind. Just go to the bottom and just cook it up another minute or so, and then we're going to strain it. One thing you could also do, just to make sure that they're cooked all the way through, and you can see it's all cooked through, so not a problem at all. It'll take about 5 minutes to cook, and now we're going to strain it. So you just want to strain it in there. I usually keep my pasta water, but in this case I don't. One of the things is, don't ever put water on your pasta. Just let it sit. Let's dry it out for a little minute. These are the knuckles that we have in Austria that we serve with goulash or chicken paprikash or beef stew. And as you can see, it's really done fast. But now I'm going to show you our national dish, which I grew up with, and it's called Eier Nockerln, which means eggs and knuckle. So we're going to put a little bit of oil here. I'm also going to add a touch of butter. They won't stick. And the reason why this is important is that you do not, after you drain your pasta or knuckle, you do not put water on is because your sauce won't stick on it. That's as simple as it gets. So this is why this is not going to get stuck in the pan either. We're going to get this a little bit hot, and then we're going to add our eggs. I have here 2 eggs that I've beaten up, and now I'm just going to turn this. Just wait for the eggs to settle a little bit, and then they will cling to the knuckles. This already, I'm salivating. This is already such a wonderful dish. Yes, it is vegetarian, not vegan, but it's delicious. You will get this in the restaurants in Austria. That's just about that. I'll just turn it up a little bit higher. Just smells divine already. I'm going to put the knuckle right here. Our Eier Nockerln. I can hardly wait. And we're going to add some parsley on top. Now feel free to put some cheese on it, but if you try this dish for the first time, try it without cheese on it, and you will love it. It's delicious and it's so comforting all the way. Eier Nockerln, one of the best Austrian dishes for comfort, and it soothes your soul. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and come back next time. And remember to be fearless in your kitchen.